What's up, guys? We are the Mulberry Purple. We are at the World Art Stage. We just had a really nice set. They have an amazing place here. They support independent artists. Make sure you check out their website at worldarts.com. We've been together for maybe even with different. Well, the Mulberry Purple has actually been together for 15 years, but we've known each other for like 20. David and I played together since we were like 15.
It's basically you and myself been 20 years.
20 years, yeah. You do have some white there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, since we were kids, we started playing. We met each other when we were in high school. We started playing gigs. We're from a border town. Actually, we're a product of a border town, Juarez, Mexico, in Texas. There was a nice scene going on with the grunge scene going on at that time. And, we started doing our thing. We started having gigs in Mexico. We actually went on a little tour, southern Mexico, when we were like 16 years old. It was great. We've always been, really into heavier music, and those times it was grunge. And being at the border, it was kind of, you have both cultures, and we were very influenced by the music in the U.S. But when we went down south, it's like, what are you guys playing? People were still listening to Guns N' Roses. I love Guns N' Roses, by the way, and I already got tickets for the show. Anyway, but they didn't really know what the sound of grunge or alternative was, and we kind of brought that with us. So that was always cool. And life happened, and we kind of went our separate ways. And a couple of years later, David and I got back together, and we said, like, dude, we got to put the band together again. And that's how the Mulberry Purple was born. After a couple of little tours, we toured independently. We went to San Francisco, LA, when we were still based off of Texas. And, we had the opportunity to move to LA, knowing that this is where, all the bands are trying to make it happen. And unfortunately, only David and I said yes, and we lost basically all members of the band. And that's when Julio came on board. We've known Julio from bands. He's an amazing guitarist. We knew of him. We came to him. It's like, dude, we need help. We need you to record a demo for us because we're going to LA. And he's like, I'm not doing anything. I'll go with you guys. Go. The mic.
And here we are. It was fun. It's been good times.
Yeah, we've been lucky. I mean, we had some success here in LA. Did a lot of shows. Like I said, our music is mostly straight up rock and roll. After playing, all of the venues and doing all these things, we kind of took a little bit of a break, and I think our focus is now more writing, recording our own music, and maybe using it for licensing and things like that. But we're slowly getting back into the groove of doing live shows, and things like this is what's gonna get us back there.
You got to see them Mulberry Purple live. It's really
very different to
this.
this.
Very different, but
People get punched in the face sometimes. It was great. Playing in the World Art Stage was amazing. I had been here once before for something else, and I saw the space, which is great. And I hadn't really had a chance to hear the sound quality until we knew that we were going to come here and do a little set. And we started going online and checking all the videos of all the amazing bands you guys have here. And we were very, very impressed about the sound quality. For doing a live recording here, the sound quality is amazing. And you don't get to hear the room sound, but it's amazing. So thanks, man.
Another thing that I mentioned before is that it feels great in here. Like the room and the people and you guys, like it just feels comfortable, home. So it was very natural to just come in and open up and just perform. So it was great. It was great. It was a great place.
Yeah, I have to say the crew here is just amazing. The vibe you guys have is so laid back. You guys are pros. I can see that. You have everything ready.
Except for that guy who's on Facebook right now. Oh no, I'm sorry, but that's your job. I'm sorry, that's your job.
No, this is awesome. This is amazing.
And just to add to that, it's great what World Arts is doing, and I think I was talking to one of the guys here in the crew that it's not something new. It's not a new concept that there's websites that do something similar, but the fact that they're doing it basically for free and opening the doors to an amazing space like this with quality engineers, with quality sound, it's just beautiful. So thank you very much.
You guys should have a line outside of people waiting to get on stage, but thank you very much. Right songs.
Now there's a good saying, go ugly fast. Right? So just go ugly fast. That's what you do. You leave. You take off. You leave your family. You get on the road with your buddies. You sacrifice everything you can, and it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be worth it, right?
I think one of the first things that somebody told us here, I think was the PR agent for, but I can remember she told us that she liked our music. We walked into her office with a demo. We kind of like weaseled ourselves in, with lies and saying that we were people who we weren't. And she received us, and she's like, "Listen, you guys are great, but you're giving me a demo, and the quality's not great." And this the one thing she said is like, "You guys need to do the legwork." And yes, it's all about the music. It's all about songwriting. But if you don't do the legwork, even today with technology, even with putting stuff on YouTube, and even though it works, you gotta do the legwork and not give up. You gotta give. I mean, we're 20 years in, and we're still here, stubbornly trying to make this happen. But gotta keep moving forward. Well, if you guys will have us back, what can you expect for the Mulberry Purple for 2016? If you guys will have us back, we'll love this place. I'm gonna sleep right here and then wake up and rehearse. No, but like I said earlier, we've been focusing more on creating new music, creating new material, and recording it, and kind of venturing out from just like our genre. We were always straight up rock and roll, just have a good time, and now we're trying to do different things. I think the main goal for the last couple of years has been doing that, and thinking about, just because of the business that we're in, we're trying to create stuff for licensing opportunities, putting it on TV, putting it on movies. That's been the focus, but I think that now that we're slowly trying to get back on stage, and again, like I said earlier, little gigs like this is what's going to bring us out. And listening to a recording, we try to, I don't know, we had a couple of releases each year, put it out on iTunes, and listening to that is great, but it's nothing compared to when you're on stage. So we're definitely, going to try to have more shows, and stay tuned for all the new stuff from the Mulberry Purple. Thank you very much for having us. Make sure to check us out at themulberrypurple.com. On Twitter, it's tmpurple. Instagram is the Mulberry Purple. And also go to worldarts.com. Like I said earlier, we are the featured artist for January. Thank you very much for that. And you can check us out and other great artists. And if you're an artist, open a little profile there and upload your stuff. Thank you very much for having us here.